Ever glanced in the mirror and thought, are my best days behind me? Think again. Your 40s can be the new 30s if you know the secrets. Today, we've got a revelation for you. You've heard people say that age slows you down, that muscle growth after 40 is a pipe dream. But what if I told you that with age comes wisdom? And using that wisdom, we've distilled the essence of building muscle in your prime years. We're diving deep into the 5 master keys to unlock your muscle building potential after 40. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for all 5 because they're a game changer. Let's redefine what it means to age gracefully and powerfully. Are you ready? Let's dive in. All right, let's tackle that big question you've been silently pondering. Is building muscle after 40 a fantasy or fact? Here's the deal. Turning 40 doesn't come with a switch that turns off muscle growth. Think you're past your prime? Think again. Especially if you've been on the couch more than in the gym lately, get ready to be amazed at how quickly your body can transform once you introduce it to weights. Let's say you're already a fitness enthusiast, lean and energized. For you, chiseling that physique will need time, dedication, and some serious sweat. However, if you've been indulging a bit and feel more sluggish than strong, your journey to muscle might be faster than you'd imagine. Ready for some fascinating research? A study took a group of men, average age 41, more on the chubby and less active side. Their new routine? Weightlifting 3 times a week and half an hour of either cycling or walking during the same session. Here's the twist. This made them burn more calories than they consumed. Fast forward 14 weeks. These guys shredded about 16.3 pounds of fat. That's nearly a pound a week. And the cherry on top? They also packed on close to 10 pounds of lean mass. But wait, the transformation didn't stop there. Health markers showed a promising shift. Decreased blood sugar, insulin, and triglycerides. The good guy HDL cholesterol stepped up its game, and their cardiovascular fitness shot up by an impressive 25%. Now, reality check. This muscle and fitness bonanza doesn't last forever at this rate. As with everything, the pace of results will vary over time, and let's not forget, we're all unique in how we respond to workouts and diets. However, the core message here is crystal clear. 40s are not the end game. Even if you're feeling a bit out of shape now, in a few short months, with dedication, you can redefine your physique. So, are you ready to make that change? Let's go. All right, let's dive into tip number 1. Pick up the light weights. Ever feel that annoying pinch in your knee or that nagging discomfort in your elbow after a heavy lifting session? Yep, those are your body's subtle nudges hinting, maybe take it down a notch. If ignored, those gentle nudges turn into loud screams, causing unwanted breaks from your fitness routine. Before you know it, you're benched for weeks or even months, missing out on gains. But here's the silver lining. Muscle growth isn't exclusive to just heavy lifting. Lighten up the load and ramp up those reps, and you'll still be in muscle building heaven. There's this old gym myth that light weights can't pack on muscle, especially after 40. Let's bust that myth together. Recent research has thrown a curveball. Lifting lighter weights with higher reps can be just as muscle-friendly as going heavy. In one eye-opener of a study, participants doing 3 sets of 30 to 40 reps with light weights saw muscle growth comparable to those pushing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with heavier weights. And guess what? This isn't limited to just beginners, those folks who seem to grow muscles just by looking at weights. Nope, seasoned gym goers with a solid 4 years of training also saw gains using sets of 20 to 25 reps. Bottom line, whether you're lifting light, medium, or heavy, each has its magic for muscle building, especially after the big 40. So next time you're in the gym, remember, it's not just about how much you lift, but how you lift. All right, let's dive into tip number 2. Don't ignore tight muscles. You've probably heard mixed reviews about static stretching. Some say it's the golden ticket, others claim it doesn't deliver half of its promised wonders. And guess what? The latter isn't entirely wrong. Contrary to popular belief, stretching doesn't have a magic potion against muscle soreness or injuries. Bummer, I know, but here's where it shines. If you ever feel that unmistakable tightness, looking at you, hamstrings, hip flexors, quads, and glutes, or if one side of your body seems to have forgotten how to stretch as much as the other, then static stretching might just be your secret weapon. Seeking a simple stretch mantra? Target those stubborn muscles for a mere 60 seconds a day. Yes, that's all. Surprisingly, a minute-long daily stretch beats the occasional 15 or 30-second attempts. Just imagine. In one study with participants aged between 65 and 97, with stubborn hamstrings, might I add, the 60-second stretchers maintained their flexibility gains longer than their counterparts. Whether you opt for one full 60-second stretch or break it into bite-sized 10-second segments is up to you. The magic number? Total daily time committed to stretching. A little side note, genetics plays a sneaky role in flexibility. Blame it on a gene named Col5A1. Some are blessed with a stretchy version, while others, not so much. So if you can't turn into a human rubber band anytime soon, remember, it's not entirely your fault. And there's absolutely no shame in that. Embrace your pace and keep stretching. Next up, let's jump into tip number 3. Change up your routine. Building muscle is a bit like storytelling. It thrives on a plot twist. Just going to the gym and lifting isn't enough. Your muscles, those smart little fibers, need new and enticing reasons to grow. Otherwise, they'll just lounge around enjoying their current state. For most, the go-to plot twist is adding more weights. You master a set number of reps with a certain weight and then ta-da, you increase it. Sounds simple, right? But let's face it, as the years roll on, our bodies aren't always thrilled about that ever-growing number on the barbell. And sometimes, our joints chime in with their cranky protests. So, what's the next chapter? Push through with gritted teeth and possibly yell out in pain? Or fold the book and believe the myth that after 40, muscles are set in their ways? Here's the thing. Adding weights is just one chapter in the muscle building story. Let's get creative. Why not test how many reps you can do with your current weight, or become a tortoise for a day and slow down your lifting speed? Dive into techniques like drop sets, static holds, or the tantalizing rest pause training. Each twist and turn is designed to throw a challenge to your muscles, pushing them to level up. And before you know it, they'll be growing, strengthening, and ready for the next big plot twist you have in store. All right, moving on to number 4, solving the protein puzzle. Ever heard of anabolic resistance? Sounds like some sort of sci-fi force field, doesn't it? In reality, it's the concept that as you add more candles to your birthday cake, your body might need extra protein to kickstart muscle growth compared to the young guns out there. Picture this. A young 20-year-old munches on a protein-packed snack, and their muscles celebrate with a growth spurt. But if someone in their golden years has the same snack, their muscles might just give a polite nod. Seems unfair, right? Now here's the twist. Most studies on this so-called anabolic resistance focus on the grandpas and grandmas who prefer crossword puzzles to cross-training. But what about those in their fabulous 40s flexing it out in the gym several days a week? Daniel Moore, assistant professor of muscle physiology from the University of Toronto, challenges the doom and gloom. He believes that if you're older and rocking it in the gym, anabolic resistance might be more myth than reality. Why? Because being physically active might just be the magic shield against it. So how much protein should be on your plate if you're past the big 40 and eyeing muscle growth? Here's the magic number. Roughly 0.7 grams of protein per pound or 1.6 grams per kilogram of your body weight. For our friends who tip the scale at 180 pounds, that's around 126 grams of the good stuff daily. And if you're thinking of going protein crazy with even more, it probably won't hurt, but don't expect miraculous results either. For the best gains, embrace protein in the morning, pre and post workout, and just before hitting the hay. Okay, here we go with tip number 5. Ease into it. We've all seen them, those young firecrackers that walk into the gym, do a couple of arm windmills, and then go beast mode on the heaviest weights. It's like watching someone hit fast forward on their workout. Now, if you're rocking life past 40, this speed demon tactic, not your friend. Dive in too quickly, and you might end up with a twinge or sprain sending you straight to the bench. So let's pledge to be the tortoise, not the hare. That means warming up right. Sure, the ideal warm-up depends on your unique workout and, well, your unique you. Factors like your strength level and the vibe of your training environment play their parts. But here's the real deal. While warming up is an art, it ain't a marathon. You might have seen folks going ham with foam rollers, doing the twist with dynamic drills, or looking like they're prepping for a Cirque du Soleil audition with alignment exercises. Some of these might work wonders for specific folks at specific times, but ask yourself, are you doing them because they boost your workout or just because they're the latest gym fad? Take your time, find what clicks for you, and warm up with purpose. After all, good things, like a killer workout, come to those who warm up. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Share which tip resonated with you the most, or if you've got a game changer tip of your own. And if this video was helpful, flex on that like button. Let's prove that after 40, we're not just aging, we're upgrading. See you in the next video.